Hey, what is up, YouTube? Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. We have got a PayPal request from my friend Eric. Hello, good day to you, sir. Got a couple of new ones.
That's what she said.
She never says that. So, just to clarify, he's made two picks here, two separate selections. This is going to be the first one. It's in honor of Ozzy's recognition of your work. So, I don't like to brag, but yeah, if you missed all the craziness, Ozzy Osbourne watches my channel. I'm going to repeat that because it sounds so insane. Ozzy Osbourne watches my channel. What? I mean, what? He sent me a signed album. He sent me a t-shirt, which you're probably thinking, why aren't you wearing this shirt? I never want to wear this shirt. I never want to play this vinyl. I want to frame it. It's Ozzy Osbourne. It's the Prince of Darkness. Anyway, I'm still mind blown over that whole thing. Check out those videos if you haven't, because it's quite the ordeal. The emotional journey. If I was on a reality TV show, the emotional roller coaster. Anyway, back to the message. First one is in honor of Ozzy's recognition of your work, Bark at the Moon, title track of his third album and first studio album after Randy's death. It's live on the tour in support of that album in 1983. As with so many of these live recordings from back then, sound quality is meh, but not so bad you can't hear the drums. It doesn't have as much footage of Tommy Aldridge on drums as I'd like, though if I remember right, you've done a video or two of him. I have. Ozzy is well known for picking up and coming whiz-kid guitarists, and on guitarist Ozzy's new whiz-kid, Jake E. Lee. Amazing guitarist. Don Costa is on bass for this tour. Wow, this is quite the different lineup. I'm not overly familiar with the classic Ozzy lineups, you know, as opposed to Black Sabbath. So Tommy Aldridge on drums. That recent video Tommy did on DRUMEO, I mean, he's an older gentleman these days. Still playing really, really strong, but this is him in 1983, which I'm assuming, you know, it's like peak Tommy Aldridge. It's Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon, live 1983. Let's check it out.
Check out the new album, Bark at the Moon. Let's get you fuckers rockin'.
That's an interesting tonal palette. That was the 80s. Those outfits. Fantastic. Tight. Now, I do feel like I want to double check, and no offense to anyone, showing my ignorance here perhaps, but I want to double check that was Tommy Aldridge on drums.
How dare you?
As I say, it looked like Carmine Appice to me, but could be completely wrong. Okay, so having a look at the Wikipedia page, and it was certainly Tommy on the album, and I'll just leave it there because I'm gonna look like an idiot if that of course was Tommy Aldridge. But yeah, really, really tight performance. Really dig that actually. I think that's the first time I've ever heard that song. I certainly recognize the name Bark at the Moon. I've just got so many songs, so many albums, so many lineups to learn about when it comes to Ozzy, and adding Black Sabbath into the mix, and we all know the classic Black Sabbath, the Awesome Foursome, but there's obviously different lineups, and we're talking about decades and decades and decades in the scene. So things change, things evolve. So yeah, it can be tough to stay on top of. So I really need to dig into that. Now, you know what? I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Ozzy Osbourne sent me a signed album. I don't know if I'd mentioned it. I just can't stop looking at it. I've had people coming round to the house saying, "Can I have a look at that vinyl?" I'm dead serious now. It's just, oh man, precious. I love Ozzy's energy. I love his crowd interaction. Some people have a certain warmth. It's hard to put your finger on. It's hard to nail down what it is that makes them appealing. Is it charisma? I don't know if there's just a catch-all word we can use for it. He's just, whatever it is, he's got it. Ozzy. Anyway, the guitar in here, absolutely phenomenal. Drumming, as Eric said in the comments, not a lot of close-up footage on the drums. All I heard was world-class stadium rock metal drummer circa the 80s. Rock solid, impeccable time, great sounding drums, perfectly in the mix, and just absolutely nailing the job. You couldn't. It's perfect. It's a really polished performance. Very, very nice indeed. So Eric has made 2 requests here, so we are going to get into the second one, which is Hocus Pocus Focus, on the next video. Guys, until then, take it easy, keep chopping wood,